We want to let everybody know where we stand as a family. This is how you do it, though. This is leg day right here, because all I'm doing is working these thighs. There you go. Look at that. Good job. And so tonight is the night that he's going to become a big boy.
Welcome to the ranch.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in for this new video that we're getting ready to drop. We're so appreciative that you took time out of your schedule to come and watch this. Tonight's episode is going to be all about Diddy. If you've had the chance to watch some of the previous videos, we've gotten to see a lot from him. He was a bottle calf that we started out in our house that we had right before Christmas.
Yep.
And we raised him by hand all the way up through the cold snap and everything else that's happened throughout this crazy year. And so tonight is the night that he's going to become a big boy, and we're going to get him a nice ear tag and a nice brand, and we'll explain that in a little bit. But before we get into this evening's video, there's a couple things that we wanted to address. First of all, we want to let everybody know where we stand as a family. We are a God-fearing family. We love the Lord with all of our heart, our mind, our soul, and strength. And we want to make sure that we take time to say thank you for all those people, the men and women in this country who have put their life on the line, whether they're in uniform here or abroad. And we can't stand here today to shoot this video without taking time to say thank you, especially with all the stuff that's going on right now over in Afghanistan. So we're praying for those folks over there, both the soldiers, and the church, the people who are being persecuted, the Afghans. There are so many people that are being impacted by what's going on right now. And so I wanted to take tonight to say a thank you, a special thank you to our family, PFC Zachary Gonzalez, 317 Brigade Engineer Battalion, 10th Mountain Light Infantry Brigade. We want to say thank you for your service and your crew. I don't know everybody by name. Wherever you are right now, we want to say thank you. Chris LaValle and the 143rd Airborne Sniper Section, we want to say thank you to your group as well. We appreciate all that you've done because of the freedoms that we've experienced, not just through these soldiers, but also the soldiers that came before them and the ones that will come after.
Yep.
We want to say thank you.
Thank you. We're praying for you. And we just want to say that if you have any prayers, if you have people that are serving and you want to say their name, feel free to put their name in the comments. We put their name there and we will be praying for them, and we're praying for your family and them as well. We want to lift them up in prayer, especially right now. We support them, we support you, and we thank you for all the military out there. Thank you.
She said, put your prayer requests in the comments below, but if you have family that's serving and you want us to do a special shout out to them, and until further notice, each of our episodes, we're going to make sure that we give thanks where thanks is due.
Yep.
So first we thank God. Second, we thank all of our soldiers,
Men
and women
yes,
across the country. Even if you're serving locally through the law enforcement, we want to give thanks for keeping us safe. And we will not, at this ranch, forget where our freedoms come from. So thank you for that. And without further ado, without getting too emotional, because we can, because it's a free country.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We can cry.
All right. So tonight's episode, as I mentioned earlier, is all about Diddy, and I'm out with her.
No, ranch update, Diddy update, everybody. I know you've been waiting for it. I'm excited to share with you what's going on with Diddy.
Out with the old, in with the new. We got
Diddy
Diddy's handler, aka Jonathan, in the house. And so tonight, he's been working leading up to this video. So tonight, what we're going to do, Diddy is his bottle calf, and this is his opportunity to help teach himself how to raise a herd. And so this is a big step tonight for Jonathan, because tonight he is going to be the one that not only gives the ear tags, but he's also going to be the one that's going to brand his calf tonight. Did you know you were going to do that tonight? He figured it out. He knows me too well, but it was going to be a surprise. So let's go ahead and we're going to go locate Diddy, and we're going to explain why now is the time for him to be separated from this herd. Mama cows know which calves belong to them. So when a calf comes up, if it's not their calf, they'll kick them off. What Diddy was doing, and if you saw the other video where he had a lot of poop and manure, excrement, whatever we want to call it, on his horns, the reason why he was getting pooped on was because, and I caught him doing this, as a calf was going in on the side to get milk, he was coming in from the backside between the legs and pushing the calves out of the way, and the mama didn't know that it wasn't their calf, and so that's how he was able to steal milk. Hey, look right here. Hey, we might be able to catch him in action right now. This is what I'm talking about. He eyes up, keep your camera on them. He eyes up the other calf going in for milk. Look at him. He's taking off because he wants that milk so bad. And he goes up, look. See it? And so what he's doing is he's stealing the milk from the other calf. Now the downside is that this other calf is not getting the nutrients that it needs. Now look at him. So he's stealing all the milk, and this little calf back here, you can kind of see if you get up underneath. So this is one of our younger mothers, and now she's basically being attacked from two different angles, and she's not going to have the milk supply that she needs because her milk supply is enough for Diddy, it's enough for her calf. It's not enough for both Diddy and the calf. So this is exactly why we needed to get him out of this herd. So because they are social animals, we're going to take him and we'll pair him with another one of the younger ones, and we're going to move them to another pasture so that this little calf can put some weight on. Because our bigger concern right now is this little calf getting the nutrients that it needs. Looks like some tasty milk there, doesn't it? Okay, so now we're going to have to get him off of her so I can go that direction, force her that way. Okay, steer in that direction. You ready? Okay, so a lot of people when they see this get a little bit scared. He's not being hurt by any means. This is kind of how you control him. Their tail is like a rudder. And well, unfortunately, because he's a longhorn, that means now we have handles up front. All right, so now we got to get to the corral. Let's go. So a lot of people go to the gym, pay gym memberships, not really sure if they're getting a good workout. This is how you do it though. This is leg day right here, because all I'm doing is working these thighs. Actually, I think Jonathan's doing most of the work. Okay. All right, so this is not the optimal way to do this. Come on, come on. Okay, let it down gently. Once we get that tailgate down, okay, now I got him trapped. All right, open this. All right, be ready to shut it quickly if he comes through. Probably won't follow me. Okay. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze this down so we can have better control of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinch it down here. Open it up some more, open it up some more. This is one of the issues when you have longhorns, that you can't really get them into a squeeze chute. They make specialty squeeze chutes for calves like this, but he's locked in there. He's not going to be able to move, even though it's not tight on him. His horns aren't going to let him go anywhere. And so what we're going to do is go ahead and put an ear tag in him. And what we do is try to find these ridges. You see the ridge here, 1, 2, and we're going to go right in between that. And Jonathan's going to go ahead and do this. So go ahead and set it where you want. And because he's small, I'm going to use this right between the ridges. So just kind of pinch down a little bit so you can see where it's going to land. Let's turn this like that. Okay.
I feel bad for him. Does it hurt him at all?
If you do it fast enough in the right spot.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
See where?
I can see where it's going.
Okay. Go fast and hard.
Good?
Go fast and hard, go. There you go, open it back up.
Okay.
Open it back up. There you go. Look at that. Good job. Excellent job.
Take the thing off of him.
Okay, so you'll see with our ear tags, and again, it's very important to make sure they're identified, and that's why we ear tag and brand. This is our registered brand with his number. That way, if anything happens to him, if he's missing or somebody finds him, they can look in the registration and they'll see that that brand belongs to us. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get another ear tag on. All right, remember we're looking for those ridges in his ears. So this is just like piercing his ears. Any ladies out there, some guys? Okay. Whoa. Make sure you feel where it's going to be. You don't want it on that lump.
I don't see it. Is it there?
Feel. Feel. Take your thumb. Feel where it is. Scoot back to you a little bit. You, right there. There you go. Excellent job.
Swaggy.
All right. Give me a high five. Way to do it, man. Good job. All right, so one thing left to do is branding. So we'll go ahead and get the brand hooked up. We use an electric brand. It's easier for us out here. Once we get this set up, get it warmed up, then we'll be ready to put that on his backside. Remember, you want it right here on the hip. Okay, I'm going to pull it on that side so that we get him all the way over. Okay, go in and kind of burn the hair first. If he starts to jump, just pull it back because you don't want to like make a circle. That's how our brand is in a circle. Okay. All right. So once he kind of settles down again, and I'll tell you, I'll walk you through it. Go back in, same spot. Line the brand up in the same exact spot. Okay. And he should hold still. If he doesn't hold still and he jumps again, then let us get him settled in. And then the last time, you're going to take it and you're just going to push it in. Okay. You're going to see it smoke and all that stuff. You can pull it off and look. And again, remember, you want like a leathery look. That's what you want. Okay. He's probably going to get a little amped up. He may like jump around a little bit, but just remember, this is the rite of passage for all the cows. Starting to get the glow in there. It's nice and hot. Some cattlemen still use the brands where they put them in a fire and they get them extremely hot and then they go in for a brand that way. We usually let our calves get a little bit older, usually around 8-9 months before we brand them. That way they're a little bit more mature. Because one thing we don't want to do is brand them and then have an infection. So we'll brand him tonight, leave him here, let him socialize. Once the brand starts to scab up, then we'll take him and the other ones that we decide we want to go to the other pasture and move everybody at the same time. Push it in. Push it in all the way so you get that pee. You got to get that pee. Okay. Push it in all the way.
Yeah.
Here go Mark. All right, you're gonna have to. All right, let's swap off for a second.
Yeah.
Here, take this down.
It's okay.
You did good. It's probably because of his hip. See, he's sitting still. He's fine. And that's what you want right there. You want a nice leathery look. I'm gonna take it back one more time. Remember that the cow hide is so thick that doesn't really hurt him. It scares him more than anything else. And you can see it there. Okay, let's go ahead and let him out. He did a great job. Jonathan did a great job. We're gonna get him back with the herd. And as I've said before, when you let your calf or cow out of this chute, you're going to be able to tell the experience, whether they liked it or not, by the way they get out of this thing. So we'll see. And he might take off, I don't know, but let's see. We'll see how he does. See? Good job. See, and that's a testament right there for how we handle our calves. Even though he just got branded, he got ear tagged, he's completely fine. He's going to want to go back to his herd, and that's good because they're herd animals. As a matter of fact, he's probably upset that we took him off that milk earlier. But we really appreciate you guys coming out to check this video out. Thanks again for all the military folks, whether here in the country or across the seas fighting for our freedoms. We say thank you. For all of our local law enforcement, fire department, first responders, thank you. We appreciate you for everything you've done. We want to make these videos because we want to educate, but also because if you're out there and you just need to take your mind off of the hustle and bustle of this world that we live in, hopefully you can do that by coming here and seeing what we do at our ranch. So thanks again. Make sure that you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Don't forget, subscriptions cost you nothing, but it helps us grow our channel. So thanks again. Hey, who likes well-behaved calves that don't drink off of the wrong mamas? Farmers do. Until next time, peace.
Welcome to the ranch. What?
What do you say from there?
You say, hey everybody.
Hello
Thanks for joining
everybody.
us on this video. Okay.
All right, take 14. You want to,
Like that pinkish kind of?
you want to see leather.
Okay.
That's what leather.
You're so cute, aren't you?
All right. The way that we test this to see if it's hot enough is we put our tongue on it. No, I'm kidding.
You
I'm
brand the
kidding.
other children.
You take it to the camera person because they can't move.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, make sure you don't go in his belly and poke a hole. Hip. It's his hip.
You're making him nervous.
I'm really nervous.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job.
What do you have to say?
Good. Oh, let's do it this way because I touched that.
Okay.